Oh my god! Oh my god! He has the waveforce! Oh my god! He has it! And he's got the, oh my god! Oh my god! No way! And he's got whatever the fuck this is! Oh my god! This is one for the history books! Oh my goodness! Yeah, this is the most jank setup ever. But, I mean, it'll work, I guess. Yeah, we're on the normal back camera. This is super janky. You're my favorite. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. Seriously means a lot. Well, we've got the waveforce here. Waveforce. What am I doing? Oh, right, okay. I suppose I should... Well, oh, come on. There we go. Now, you can go there. There we go. We have lighting now, everyone. We have actual... It's not the best, but it's better than nothing. So, we've got that. So, we've got socks in the waveforce. We've got one collared shirt in the 8900, which Pony probably wants me to run on collars and cuffs, but I'm going to say, fuck you, Pony, because it's going on permanent press. Honestly, just a regular permanent press will probably work. I don't have to change anything on this. Maybe give it like one extra rinse, and we'll just like see what happens. I don't know. For detergent, I'm gonna give the 8900 one Persil pod. A single Persil pod going in the 8900. Given it's only one, actually, I could probably get away with just running this on no extra rinse. I could probably get away with that. And then, you know what, actually? I'm going to put this on delicates instead. I'll just do default delicates. I'll give it a little softener. And I think that should be good for the 8900. I'm going to start both machines at once. And we'll see if the outlet can support both machines. I'm sure as long as I don't run the heater, we're fine. So, I think we should be good. Also, I should mention, this is the drain hose for the 8900. So, whenever the 8900 is draining, it's going straight in the waveforce. And the waveforce drains into the wall. So, I don't see what kind of complications that could cause. I don't think it's going to cause any. But, you know, it's me. So, knowing my luck, it will cause the entire garage to explode. Because that's my luck. I'm going to give this load a scoop of Tide plus bleach. I'm going to give it more because that wasn't a full scoop. Oh. I got you. In the recycle bin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Plastic.
Okay. Yeah, it'll work itself out. Good enough. It closes. Let's see. Then, I don't think... What do I have the softener dispenser even hooked up to? You know what? I'll just manually add things as we go. So we got 45 minutes set on the waveforce. I mean, 40 on the 8900. And yes, I will switch between the two of them. You will get to see both. I think we'll just go whites with turbo wash, honestly. Light soil. So,
let me hide this in the bathroom so Mommy doesn't find it under the cabinets.
okay, let's run the 8900 first. Oh, I forgot that we have to... I think we should be good with this. I wish there was a better view of this, lighting-wise. But there just really isn't. So I apologize for that. The 8900 is now filling. I figured that would go first. Could I get a better light, actually? Do I have another vice grip? Because that could work. Does not appear I do. Okay, well that's not even gonna work because we're too shaky. So I guess we'll just... There we go. Honestly, that'll work. I've got it on my phone, so it's giving us some decent lighting. I don't have the water on. Right. Nor do I have the dispenser hooked up. Get one of those $25 LED shop lights. I mean, we have these lanterns, but it's probably gonna blind you guys too if I use this. I could hook it around this part of the tripod and then turn it on, and maybe that'll do something. Why does it have a flashing? Honestly, I think that's better. I mean, it's better than nothing. It is better than nothing, so I think we'll take that. If I could get a second one here, then that would be perfect, but I can't. It has a magnet, but this is also my best light, so I really don't want to accidentally mess it up. That would be ideal. Actually, none of this is ideal. You know what I can do, actually? I have a second... What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. Just hang on. I am trying to work things out with this right now. we go. Or I can come around on this side. That's probably better. I don't know. Is that better? No. No, that is not better at all. Okay. Also, this light is like almost dead. So I guess I have a light for this somewhere. Okay. I gotta turn the water off real quick.
Ten-minute high.
Okay.
Do you need my light on, really?
I can't.
Can you try without?
It's dark now, though.
It isn't that dark. It doesn't do anything over here. It's doing it over there. Did you eat the lunch?
Yeah. I'm looking at this and I think this is good enough anyways. Where is your dad? He does not exist. Okay, hang on. Okay, you know what? While I try to get the tripod to work. Can you fix your car soon? There's nothing wrong with it. I'm gonna send the stream link in my server. I'll be back in a minute. Pony, can you kick this person out who keeps asking to see the car? Can we send them to the diddling chamber? Because now it's just low-key spam. Oh, right, this one's different. Oh, and Jerry just subscribed. You wanted to see the car? There's the cars. They're right there. How's the waveforce hooked to water? Garden hose. And we can actually see the back here. The 8900, it has all of its stuff hooked up to the wall. The waveforce is hooked up to the garden hose, and the 8900 drains into the waveforce, and the waveforce drains into the wall. So as long as I time things right, we shouldn't have any problems with them conflicting. We shouldn't have wash water draining into rinse water, and we shouldn't have rinse water draining into wash water. Well, actually, that one doesn't matter as long as it's not softener water. Alright, yeah. Let's go back to the waveforce. Much more interesting at the moment. Should save a load of colorful items when I come over. I have a huge load. I know, crazy that I have a big load of literally anything, but I have a huge load of it's mostly cotton. There's some blends, whatever. That's gonna go in the waveforce soon. So we're actually gonna get to see bloom for once in 7,000 years. The 8900 is doing the doohickey mabobber. Oh no, the 80. You know, I was a little scared at first that the 8900's drain hose was gonna like move around and stuff, but that is in there. That's secure. That's not going anywhere. Socks are actually turning over. It's hard to see because of the foam, but you can see them for the split seconds that they're coming in. They are rolling over. If only I could aim this more towards the middle, but I'm not going to complain too much about that. Well, of course it's going to get foamy when it's got this insane action going on here. If I don't turn off the water to the waveforce whenever it's done filling, the pressure just builds up and it creates this horrible water hammer. I might need to turn the water on though. Nope. We're doing mock waveforce. What is water hammer? It's just a horrible, loud noise that happens in the pipes because pressure builds up. Alright, well, it's easier to walk now. What I don't actually know, and what I'll be curious to see is, what happens when the 8900 drains into this during the spin? Do you have a Whirlpool Vantage? I wish. I wish. If I had one of those, then we'd be in business. Okay. So the good news is there's enough water left in the hose to where it can fill a little bit. I don't have the bleach dispenser hooked up, so there's no reason for me to have it, the water going to it right now. Can you guys hear the 8900 tumbling in the background? I hope both of them spin at the same time. That would sound really cool. Both of them have their back plates off, so should be a little louder. I'll have a beautiful symphony going in here. Not even a joke. Would sound insane with both machines spinning at once. The 8900 is 32 minutes. This one has 37. So I'm probably, once the 8900 ends, I'm probably just going to wait to start the next load since it's only a couple minutes difference. And if I start both at the exact same time, it gives me a better chance at timing the cycles right. Because I'm trying to get them about equal. And that's the dryer. I won't bring those towels in this second because I'm eating my orange. How many washers do I have? 3. These 2 and the waveforce. Wait, no, these 2 and the ringer. I'm literally using the waveforce. If I can't get all of that laundry done before I have to end the stream, I might do a follow-up with the ringer, actually. Please show me the ringer. It's kind of buried, but you can see it over there. It's buried under all those dog beds. Yeah.
Graham's spin brush is arriving.
Okay.
So if you see it, just get my keys and put it in the back of the pup truck.
Okay.
Because I'll drop it off to Graham tomorrow with his kid.
All right. Oh, sure. Oxy Sanitize has a, it's a 30-minute soak. Other than that, it's just a long hot wash. Who is that? That was my mom. Apparently, we're getting a package or something. The 8900 is at 27 minutes now. I don't know when we're going to decide to start draining. That's really weird, Evan, because mine does it almost every time now. I don't know why. I don't know why that's an issue you have. I like the 8900, but nothing's gonna clean like this. What happened to the GE dryer? I eviscerated it because it fucking sucked. I literally hated that thing. It barely dried anything. How many times did you have to repair it? Repair what? If you're talking about the dryer, we never did. We hated it that much. We actually just got rid of it. When we got the 8900, we were like, let's get the dryer too, because we literally hate this thing. There was nothing wrong with the dryer at all, other than it just always sucked. Oh. We're now draining. I expected more flow out of this, honestly. Kind of disappointed. Oh, and now the waveforce is about to drain, too.
Move.
Oh. I see him.
Gimme! Don't ever step on these hoses.
I know. Kiss me! Okay, hang on.
Gimme!
Is he over there?
No. Kiss me. Get out of there. No, buddy, please. Hey! Get over here. Nope.
Where is he? On the other side of the fence.
Yeah, but this one will roll and there's mud.
Alright. The waveforce is drained. They actually both drained at pretty much the exact same time. That's what I was kind of going for. Do you have a cat? No. I'm allergic to cats. The 8900 is spinning now, so that's all water from that shirt. Do you have a dog? I have multiple. So we should be going on to first rinse in the 8900. This one's spinning. The 8900 might actually assist in the rinse fill if we time this right. What happened with the grandma's old Samsung? We obliterated it because it sucked. It was in one of the Wash Day Z videos. I think it was episode 5 or 6. I think it was episode 6. I don't know. If you just skim through the video, you'll probably find it. What was your first car? What is with the cars? The first car is my truck. The Frontier. I only got my license like a year ago. The waveforce is indeed getting jiggy. I think I need to go turn on the water to the waveforce. Sounds like, yep. I've done the water on. All right. The waveforce is actually just going to fill. We have no reason to not watch this. There we go. Okay, I'm going to toss a little softener and sanitizer in with the socks. Not sure why we're in the sitting and doing nothing phase right now. This is... Why are we doing this? Is this just what the rinses are like on delicates, I guess? If I pause it and unpause it, can I knock some sense into it? Oh, it's filling. It's filling right now. The pre-wash valve is going for some reason. I'm not sure why we're filling with only the pre-wash valve right now, but okay. There we go. Okay. The waveforce is done filling. This angle feels weird. I don't know why. Let's try that. The actual... It's just socks, bro. It's socks. You never seen a man wash his socks before? Uh-oh. I still have the hose on. That's a little better. We got 2 lights now. Does my grandma still have the Kenmore? Yes. It's only been a year. Normally I would want more water for a rinse, but I think this is fine actually. Why did my grandma sell the Kenmore? She didn't. She did not sell the Kenmore. She still has it. What's up, Kiernan? We've got both the machines going right now. Figured it out, finally. Well, we are getting a little more water. 465 is being sold. Nice. Let me knock some of this down here. There we go. Well, we are draining both machines at once now. So. Grayson, that was just someone that was in the game. I thought it was you because they were following me around and stuff. Needless to say, though, after what happened on that stream, I am never going to be doing that again. The comments on... I mean, if you go under that stream and you just look at all of the comments, it's just people upset because they weren't able to get into the server because it was Matthew's private server. I didn't even own it. I couldn't have let them in if I wanted to, bro. Which, for the record, I did not want to because these are random people I've never heard of before. Seen the Whirlpool Cabrio Platinum? I have. They're pretty solid. Yes, I do remember that, Evan. That was insane. What cycle should I wash sheets on in a 4000? I would say sanitary, but recently I've been leaning more on the side of heavy duty, extra hot. Throw an extra rinse or two in there too if you really want to. Never a bad idea too. Well, the waveforce should just be spinning for the rest of its time. So we are going to switch our attention from the waveforce, because it's just spinning, over to the 8900 because it's actually doing something. Once I get the KitchenAid set, the Whirlpool dryer is also leaving. Awesome. I have never seen someone misspell something worse than that. Karenin. Karenin. It's Karenin. Bro just spelled that as Karenin. Holy crap. Karenin. Wow. My water bottle's still in my drawer. Got the bottle back. Oh, we're about to spray rinse actually. Do we want to watch the spray rinse or do we want to watch the 8900? I honestly think that the spray rinse is kind of overrated. You know what, actually? We're going to watch the 8900 because we're going to get a better spray rinse when the 8900 starts to drain. Is there a pressure switch on the 8900 or the waveforce? Yes. Yes, there is. It's, well, I can't lift this right now, but it's right there. You can see it. And we will watch the waveforce for this. Okay, I need to turn the water on. There we go. You just give that to me. I'm not crazy, I swear. Yeah. Have a good one. Don't mess with the waveforce's pressure switch. I have because, well, I monitor the thing all the time anyways. I actually turned it down a bit. I had to turn the water off here. I've been through this machine inside and out. I can tell you that, well, I don't want to call myself the best. I am probably one of the more experienced people with the waveforce. Who is that? That was just someone giving us a delivery. It was just a delivery driver. I don't know from who. I think it was Amazon. Okay, I'm gonna go put this into my mom's car. That is what they wanted. Yeah, the 8900 has an app. The waveforce doesn't. Speaking of the 8900, I hear it going now, so. What if the waveforce blew up? How would I feel? I wouldn't feel much of anything because I would probably be dead. If it blew up, like I'm this close to it. If it blew up, I would be dead. What would you do if your 8900 set was stacked and the waveforce would go right next to it? I would 100% do that, but the problem is my mom would not be able to reach the controls of the dryer. A pedestal and sidekick isn't off the table, though. I've been thinking about that. The tinted doors aren't the hugest thing to me, because I have lights. Nope, I can't. I would totally do like a... Not permanent. I would totally like move... The 8900 is like less than a year old still. The waveforce is like 10. This year it'll turn 10. Or 11. 11 for manufacturing, but 10 for actual age. Have you seen the 9900? I have. I don't like it. I think it's going to have problems. Would a sidekick work by itself? Yes. Sidekick would work by itself. All you'd need to do is disable the stacking switch. Which is as easy as just putting something on top of it. Like literally anything, I'm pretty sure. As long as the switch goes down. What would you do if your house suddenly went to Canada? I mean, Canada isn't a bad place or anything. It's not the US, so... Alright, I'm gonna switch us back to the waveforce, which has been spinning hard. It's hard to see. Oh, Jesus. Gotta get the aiming right. There we go. That's better. We just waterlocked. Or at least we tricked it into thinking it waterlocked. So apparently, if the 8900 drains into the waveforce while it's spinning, it will actually drain too fast for the waveforce to keep up. So it seems that the 8900 drains just slightly faster. Have you taken apart the 8900? No. Kind of, not really. I haven't gone too deep. Okay, see you, Grayson. The deepest I've gone with the 8900 is literally just taking the top panel off. Did I never turn the water back on? Okay, guys, I'll be back in a couple minutes. The 8900 is probably going to finish first now. Oh yeah, the 8900 is 2 minutes left. One minute left. Yep. Shirt's done. Now, I don't think this can be dried, but we do have hangers out here, so I can hang this up. Put these towels inside. Okay, I'm back now. $8.50. $8.40, so close enough. Honestly, I think it's been long enough too. We don't need it to run for 7 years. Alright. Next up, gonna be a fun one. Let's get off of this. Come on, thank you. Ow, fuck, I hate this thing. I hate this thing, because every time I try to take it off, it does that. It gets my finger, bro. I've got the shirt hanging there. It's going to dry, but the socks are more important right now. You okay? Yeah, no, I'm not bleeding, so. Oh, shit. Well, there goes a 512 gig SD card, because that just got washed. How this ended up in here, I have no idea. But I don't think that there's any data on that anymore. It'll be a miracle if that still works. But you know what? At least it wasn't any RAM. Then I would have been actually screwed. Okay. Moving on. I'm gonna do these not these. I'll do this. Some synthetics and stuff. I'll give this a, I think a couple power pods would be solid. And go, what? We'll go heavy duty. Heavy duty, tap cold, throw on, one extra rinse is probably enough. Yeah. And then I will match that in the waveforce. Give it another one for good measure. Okay, now. Would you like to have the 5270? Probably not. I mean, mine is a higher end version of that, I'm pretty sure, so. Where is the light? Oh, it's right here. All right, now. She hasn't had a big load in a minute, but this is definitely not a small one. I have no idea how I wore this much stuff that actually can go in the dryer, but I did, so here we are. That's it right there. I'm gonna do the thing so that no one screams at me. There. I did the thing.
Amazon package arrived?
Yes, it's in your car.
Thank you.
Okay. Now you guys can't scream at me. Okay, I got this this Gain Ultra Oxy right here. Thinking that's the detergent we're gonna use for this.
The Expedition, right?
Yeah. And since it's the waveforce, we can just eyeball it. Not sure why we needed to make those sounds, but okay. So. Those sounds were absolutely not necessary to make. We'll go normal heavy soil because it's identical to heavy duty. It's just better still. Extra high spin. Tap cold because it's all we have for this. And I think we'll give it one extra rinse. I think we'll be set with that. And I'm not going to give this water plus. I think I'm just going to let it figure itself out. So, with that being said, I'm also going to add a third extra rinse to the 8900 so that hopefully the timing is better. Here we go. Thought he threw out the waveforce. Everyone thinks that, and I literally never said I was going to do that. I don't understand why everyone has that idea. Oh, I gotta turn the water back on. We have an hour 27 on the waveforce. We have an hour 42 on the 8900. So I'm going remove all but one of the extra rinses, and that's an hour 28. So we are still matched almost exactly. Oh, who got that idea? I absolutely can. Just don't want to use too much. The 8900 is doing filtration right now. Well, glad that didn't go in. Can you answer my question? I can't find it. Where's the direct drive? I don't have the direct drive anymore. I gave it to my grandma. It's at her house. My light's gone into the waveforce multiple times. Yeah, this is fine. I don't see anything wrong with this. Oh, we're actually just gonna go with that. Really? No. No, the hell you're not. I would ask for more, but honestly, say we're good. Well, shit. Ah, well, we are adding. Oh, never mind. We're adding a teaspoon. Now we're doing waveforce. Answer my question. I don't see any question. And we are wave forcing. Kind of. Oh, we're going to do it in the other direction too. What LG washers and dryers would you get? I already have them. I don't need to get any more. It ain't really wave forcing, but honestly, I'll take that. I don't want it to add any more water because I have a feeling we're at the perfect level for some perfect bloom to happen. And it will also, I know it'll add more as time goes on. Are we blooming? Oh, we are. We're blooming. Well, there we go. Kind of. It could be better. It's that one green shirt right there. Just kind of hindering the whole thing. Let's see if I can... Oh, nope, we got it now. There we go. Now we're really going. Okay. It looked to me like the green shirt was in the way. And there's still people who would argue that these machines didn't ever do anything. Hello? Needs more water. I don't think it needs more water. We're blooming pretty good. It is that green shirt. Every time that green shirt comes up, it struggles with it. Oh, nope, we're good now. Yep. What was that? Not supposed to run your washer with the lid open. That's very dangerous. I'm gonna rip my arm off. I'm gonna rip my arm off, guys. Down I go. I'm going in. I'm going in, guys. Oh no, guys. This is so dangerous. This is so dangerous. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm touching it. I'm touching the clothes, guys. This is so dangerous. Oh, great. Now we're just going to do this. Why? I don't know why it decides to do this sometimes. Insane action we have going right now, guys. This is what the wave force was really meant for right here. Whenever it decides to do this, let's just go watch the 8900, bro. I don't know why it just decides randomly to just do absolutely nothing. Ugh. Kismet, what are you doing? Kismet? Kismet! Come on, bud. Fish. Yeah. Yep, I just brought it back. Okay, the wave force is going again. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. So we can see the bloom. Alright, hang on. I gotta say, we are smacking the sides of the cabinet. I've got us a better light. Still needs more water. I honestly, I don't think so. We're blooming pretty well. Guys, it does not need more water. It does not need any more water than what we've already got in here. You can see it's turning it over. Granted, we have those two in the middle now, which are kind of being stupid. But you've just got to give it a second. There we go. If you guys want more proof that it's blooming, I can give it to you. Here. How many loads do I have? I've got a few, but it's less about how many loads I have and more about how much time I have. And right now, I have 2 more hours to get laundry done. That includes the dryer. So these are my last loads, technically. The rag is back. How many dogs do I have? 3. Because I was thinking about streaming. Well, I would be down, but problem is I have a time limit tonight. Or today. Whoa! Holy crap! What hours do you have in live streaming? If you mean how long I've streamed, I have no idea. I'd say I stream a solid... Well, each stream is about 5 hours. Nah. We'll be safe and we'll call it 3. And it's usually... Yeah, I'd say at minimum 15 hours a week, I'd say. I couldn't give you an actual number, though. It totally needs more water. We'll just look at it. I didn't even need to throw in the rag. Just look at the fluorescent yellow one. Or green. Green, yellow, whatever you want to call it. Notice how it's on the bottom now. Oh, great. Now we're going to do this again. Well, back to the 8900. Yes, I can see it when you are in the chat. I unbanned everyone from that one time John did that. Not sure how that got in the dryer, but okay. I was wondering what that was. It was the cap to the other end of my, what do you call it? SD card reader. Must have been inside a sock or something. I doubt that thing works anymore. The reader might. I don't think the card does, though. Okay, the waveforce is back to agitating. What did John do? He banned a bunch of people a while back. Why? I don't know. He just did. Alright. Do we give it more water, guys? I think maybe just a little more. Maybe we can get better bloom. I think it's fine. I thought it was fine too, but maybe having some more could do some better action. Also, more water means better wave force. There we go. Alright. Yeah, turn the water off. Sounds more aggressive. Okay, we are still blooming. Alright, so the water didn't change anything. We're still blooming. Just now with more water. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I shall return. I'm back now. All right, come on. Come on now. There we go. Yeah. I don't have any washer cleaners either. You don't really need them. You don't need any. Why buy overpriced stuff when you can get the things you need for it in like $5? This is not the waveforce. The waveforce is right next to us. It's just kind of being stupid right now. So we're looking at this until it locks in. All right, we've locked in. We have indubitably locked in. You know what? Let's just observe the bloom there. With the laundry that I have left, since I'm not going to be able to get to any of that tonight or today, I'll pull out the waveforce and not the waveforce, the ringer, and end up doing this. It's yeah, I can ringer this. I got 2 loads. 3, my bad, 3. And we're being stupid again. Okay. Back to the 8900. Ow. Can anyone decipher what George just said? I am so lost. Well, now that I know you're gonna do that, it's not gonna work. Because I know now. How is your dad? I don't have a dad. He recommended wash. Okay, I can kind of see how that spells out recommended. But, I mean, no. It's kind of useless. Not kind of. It is useless. Those things are literally, like, no better than using water. Actually, sorry, no. They are no better than using water. I literally tested that. Oh. Oh, this is the bleach dispenser. It does keep care of smell and... No, it doesn't do either of those things. My waveforce does longer strokes than yours does. Interesting. I use a fresh Trident. I did. It doesn't do anything. Better a W74 and 8900. Not exactly comparable, because if you took everything out of an 8900 and shoved it into a 74, it's not gonna get clean. There's no real good comparison there to be made. I'm using up my active right now because I have too many. It doesn't even do anything. That was by far the worst one that I used. Maybe if you threw in like 10, it would do something. No. I think it would wash fine. Literally everything in the middle would just not get wet at all. Oh my god, why are we doing this so much now? I just threw some in the Black & Decker and called it a day. If you threw like 5 of them in there, then yeah, I'd say that would work. Okay, awesome. Okay, guys, I've got to say this. Get the Maytag Pet Pro. Why would I get the Maytag Pet Pro? It's literally just the exact same as all the other ones that they're currently making. It just has a different agitator. And spoiler alert, it still sucks. Okay, guys, I've got to say this. If you want me to be able to understand what you're trying to tell me, please try to make your messages semi-coherent at the very least. Because this stream has shown a significant level of illiteracy, which is insane. I've never seen a stream with this many incoherent messages being sent. How does it take care of pet hair? There's like some kind of filter. It has something to do with like the agitator. There's a filter in it, I think. Did you guys just hear that? What the hell? Thing sounded like a fucking Bravos for a second. What? Have been washing machine has been off balanced before. Guys, did I not literally just say please try to make the messages coherent? I literally cannot understand. Like, I understand we're talking about washing machines and them being off balanced. I cannot decipher what you're trying to ask me with that, though. Why did you do that for 30 seconds and now we're not at all? Do you use the towel cycle? The towel cycle on this machine is honestly terrible. On this machine, it's incredible. The towel cycle on the 8900 is way better. Something I've been noticing is if there's a cycle that's great on the 8900, it's usually terrible on the waveforce and vice versa. The only exception I'd say to that would be normal. Normal has been solid across the board for both of them. But like tub clean, great on the 8900. Awful on the waveforce. Whites, they're both pretty solid. Bedding, they suck just about the same. Heavy duty, way better in the 8900. Why are we... It just did it again, bro. I love the 800 RPM intern. It's 1,000. It does 1,000 on towels. Wow, this looks hilarious like this. And that's the wrong camera. And that's the wrong camera. There we go. I think like half of these people are people John banned. They are. A significant amount of them are. Has the washing machine ever been unbalanced before? This one, maybe like a handful of times. Which is really good for it being 10 years old. The 8900 does it all the time. I'm not moving this camera anymore, guys. I'm not moving this camera anymore because it's doing this too frequently now for me to be switching constantly. The 465 never goes off balance. For sure, Kieran, for sure. Do you have balance problems on the waveforce? No, I just said I don't. I just said I don't. Please listen to me. I'm sorry for spamming you. You keep saying sorry for something I literally don't even ever remember happening. You've been doing this for weeks now. I literally do not remember this ever happening. The 8900 does 3 rinses, yeah. He spammed his stream like crazy a while ago. Well, like I said, I don't remember it at all, so. Oh. It's waveforce time. Nope, it's adding water time. I need to turn the hose back on. Shirt ready to be hung up? It's not in the wire yet. He was awesome.
Who, my Walmart man?
Yes, he asked 5 stars. He was awesome.
Oh, okay. I will. Thank you.
Of course. Oh, we are wave forcing. A little slower than before, I think I need to adjust the pressure switch back up some. I thought I had fixed it, but I don't think I did because we don't ever get like actual wave force anymore. We used to all the time. How many bath towels can the... I don't know how many bath towels the 8900 can fit. I literally don't think I have enough bath towels to test that. Awesome. Awesome. Every time that I stream this thing, the exact same thing happens. Thankfully, this is a waterproof one. Oh, we're about to drain. Huh. Well, that's surprising, honestly. I was not expecting us to drain this early. How many washing machines do I have? 3. I've already answered that question. Samsung makes washers. They do. They're awful. You know what? My phone's dying. I was about to go inside the house, but I think I have the battery pack in my truck still. If I do, that'll save me some walking. Where I thought it was, but yes, I do have it.
He asked for 5 stars?
Yes. He's gone now.
Yeah, I know. I was going to ask you if you were interested in watching them run free at the school, but not right this minute. But
Like when?
I don't know.
Because I'd love to, but...
Not now. When do
Okay.
you think you'll be done with all of that packed up?
This is my last one, but I am. This can all be thrown in the dryer. So I'm gonna do that.
Well, we can't throw it in the dryer and leave wrinkles.
Yeah, I know.
When do you think all of this will be done? And put
40,
away?
40 minutes. Oh, done?
Yeah.
And put away?
Yeah.
Hour.
Okay, we'll go in an hour.
Okay.
We'll just put them in my Hyundai.
Okay.
Because we're just going to the school.
Yeah, it's already out too. Finally, Wade's mom voice review. Dude, my mom has been on here multiple times. She comes out here all the time. I don't know what you mean, finally. The 8900 just did the bleach dispensing, so. This might be a problem, actually. The 8900 is still washing. And we're rinsing here. That could be a problem. My mom sounded sick. She's not. Any chance you could speed the 8900? I can't speed it up. What I could do is throw the 8900's drain hose back into the actual, like, spot in the wall. Let it drain. I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, there we go. That should work. That's why those took a minute to dry.
What washers at your school? I don't know.
Why would a school have a washer? That doesn't make sense. God damn it. I keep leaning over the dryer and turning it off.
The waveforce is going again.
My mom's doing fine. Yeah, I need to up the pressure switch again. I must have adjusted it too low last time I did it. Give me a second to, now that the water has been removed. Yep, saw that one coming. Sure do love accidentally turning on and off my machines by simply leaning over them. Okay. What happened to my dad? He's not here, bro. Why do you want to know what happened to my dad so bad? I don't know, Max. I had one guy in the chat last time I was streaming who wanted me to wake up my mom so we could do a Q&A with her. This dude now wants to know what happened to my dad. I don't understand. Yeah, he did leave to get the milk, but still, I don't know what's with the sudden uptick of people wanting to know what happened to my father figure. Or wanting to do a Q&A with my mom. And, spoiler alert, my mom does not want to do a Q&A with you guys. It's okay, Karen. Look, I'm still convinced he's just trying to find the best kind of milk. He's got this. Never mind, we're good. I remembered to turn the water off. There we go. Now we're getting some actual jets in. Plus some help from the 8900. That's the waveforce training, by the way. The 8900 was. Now it's this. I'm gonna go get some more water. Be back in a minute, guys. I wonder if this is going to do the waveforce 15-minute spin, or if it's only going to do its regular 10. It does 15 sometimes. Well, European ones have to plug into 240 because, well, they just kind of do. Well, this is going to be a good spray rinse, I guess. This is going to be a really good spray rinse. Holy crap. while this is going, I'm gonna go inside and use the bathroom.
I'll be back, guys.
I'm gonna cut this spin off whenever the 8900 cuts its spin off. "13 minutes left" is insane for this. Oh, the 8900 is actually doing 1300. It's actually doing 1300 for once. We're doing 840 in here. And the 8900 just cut out. So we're going to cut this off too. They both stopped at exactly the same time, too. Oh, shit. Oh. Well, there's nothing to drain out. There was a little to drain out. That's not a huge deal, though. Okay, well... that's it. I was going to keep going. But there's not really a reason to. Because my mom kind of messed up the whole drying thing. So, I'm just going to end this here. Otherwise, it would just be you watching her sort through a bunch of laundry. So, yeah. And also because I don't want you guys watching my mom do stuff because some of you guys are being weird about her recently. I don't know why. It's really weird. Stop. Okay. Bye, guys.